Yo, what is up? We have our 2018-2019 Premier League predictions video right here. I have the Premier League table as how I see it will play out. In 20th place, I have the newly promoted Cardiff City. Cardiff City came up and they are, I don't think, very good, personally. I'm not sure they're Premier League quality. I think they can go back down to the Championship and have another good year down there and maybe get better. In 19th, I have Brighton and Hove Albion. They're pretty similar to Huddersfield in 18th. Why I have both of them going down? Because they were both second-year Premier League teams. They haven't really gotten significantly better, in my opinion. So I have them going down because the second year is always the hardest for teams. And in 17th, I have coming dangerously close to going down is Newcastle United. I think Newcastle has a lot of problems, and I think they will come very close to going down, but will just escape relegation. In 16th, I have Crystal Palace. I've never been a big believer in Palace. I think they are one of the weaker sides in the division, and I think they will be in 16th place. Then in 14th and 15th, I have Fulham and Wolves. Wolves absolutely ran roughshod through the Championship last season, and I think they will continue to be a solid mid-table team in the Premier League. Fulham, I think, will finish just a little bit worse, as I think they will be able to adjust to the Premier League better than Cardiff, and I think they will be able to survive. And in the 13th, I have almost relegated Southampton. Southampton were nearly relegated last year, and they survived by 3 points, I believe it was. They did not have a great year, but I think they will do a bit better than Wolves and Fulham, and I think they will finish 13th in a mid-table position. In 12th, we got Leicester City. Leicester finally parted ways with Riyad Mahrez. That will allow them to drop. In 11th, I have West Ham. West Ham, I always predict to finish around the 8th or 9th mark. I think they have a lot of talent. They just picked up Jack Wilshere from Arsenal. They already have Marco Arnautovic. I think they are a pretty solid team, but they generally tend to underachieve, so I have them here in 11th. Then cracking the top 10, I have Watford. I've been a fan of Watford. I like them, and I think they have a good enough team led by Andre Gray to break into that top 10. And then in 9th, I have Bournemouth. Bournemouth are an established Premier League side. They will be able to get into that top 10, and I think they will do alright. In 8th, I have last year's shocker, finishing 7th last year. I have Burnley. Burnley have been a major surprise last year, and I think they will continue to play good football, as I see them finishing in 8th. They have a lot of talent over there, and just can't wait to see what they got in store for us. In 7th, I have Everton. Everton have a lot of big players, and I think that they will be able to play better than last year. Last year, they struggled immensely, and this year, I think things will change, and they will be able to finish in 7th place. In 6th place, I have Chelsea. Chelsea will be, I have them falling one position from where they were last year. They will be outside of the top 4 once again. They will be in the Europa League with Arsenal. And Chelsea, they have major problems. I don't know if Thibaut Courtois is going to be at Chelsea, or even guys like Eden Hazard. They have major issues they need to address. In 5th, I have Tottenham Hotspur. And Tottenham are a very good side. They have Harry Kane, Dele Alli. They have a lot of talent, but they just built the new stadium. So they are in some serious debt, and they need to get out of it. And it'll be a while before they can spend money on players to get better. So right now I have them stalling out and finishing in 5th. In 4th place, I have cracking the top 4 once again. I have Arsenal. After 2 years out in the Europa League, I see Arsenal finally getting back in that top 4 position and making it back to the Champions League. They have, new additions with manager Unai Emery. They've added a arguably world-class keeper in Bernd Leno. They have one of the best strike forces in all of football with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexandre Lacazette. They've also added some defensive reinforcement with Steven Lichtsteiner. And they've also added for the future with Matteo Guendouzi. They've also added Socrates on the defense to really shore up that defense. And I think Arsenal will be able to get into 4th place. And in 3rd, I have the Red Devils themselves, Manchester United. Manchester United does have problems, I know that. But they are still such a good team, they will be able to get into that 3rd place position. David De Gea, Romelu Lukaku, they will be able to get into that 3rd place spot. And in 2nd place, I have the Champions League final runners-up. I have Liverpool. Liverpool were beaten pretty badly by Real Madrid in the final. Real Madrid was the better team. Ignore the Karius situation. They did bring in Alisson to replace Karius after that horrific performance, and I think Liverpool will return to being a more dominant team and will finish in 2nd place, and then winning the 1st place position in the Premier League. I have Manchester City doing it for the 2nd year in a row. They are absolutely dominant. They are head and shoulders, in my opinion, above the rest. They ran away with the league last year, and I think they will win this year. They won't run away with it, but they will win. I'd like to thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.